Where's my hat? Good? Filming is weird, especially filming yourself. There are probably people watching me. Oh no, son, don't go away. Please don't go away. Hey everyone, it's RealAndreaCao, and I messed up. I ended up filming a ton of extra footage for my Essential Groundwork series as kind of an afterthought. These were just little things that I decided I was gonna add later on in the video editing process. And that's where I kind of messed up. Oops. Me being the perfectionist that I am, I cannot let this footage go to waste. So I've decided to release this into a separate video because I'm lazy and I don't want to edit the original video. So lazy perfectionist it is. Alright, here's some extra footage because I am a perfectionist and it kills me to leave it out. In this clip, I'm just using the stick and string to desensitize Bob's head and neck. This is another awesome exercise for headshy horses. Again, I'm approaching him with the object and then retreating it and petting him once he stands still and relaxes. Since we did a ton of work in the last video with this tool, Bob didn't have any problems with it. He was basically unfazed. Moving on to something a little more challenging, here is the infamous plastic bag. Yes, the horse-eating monster that haunts every equine in their sleep. Well, at least until we desensitize them to it. The best way to introduce a horse to a really scary object is to actually have them follow it. Because the object is moving away from them and they think they're, in a sense, chasing it, it actually really builds their confidence versus you actually coming at them with it. Since this is something that makes a ton of noise and presents more pressure than, say, a rope, I started off very far away from Bob and with little pressure. As he gets comfortable with it, I'll up the intensity and get closer to him. Now he reacted to this, so of course I'm following him with it until he stops moving his feet and relaxes. Notice how my hand is up by his eye and my body is at an angle to his shoulder. This is the absolute safest position for you to be in when you're desensitizing your horses. Even though his feet finally stopped, I still don't take the bag away until he relaxes. In this case, he's showing some reaction with his head, so I wait until he shows me that he's fully comfortable with it. It's important that you don't retreat too soon because your horse could be faking it. I always tell people to dare their horses to react. Your mindset when desensitizing your horse is to try and scare them. If you sneak around them, you'll produce an even more nervous horse. It sounds weird, but I promise that the more you scare them, the better the opportunity you have to build their confidence. Finally, I had an old feed sack in my barn, so I thought I might as well introduce it to Bob. The key here is to get creative and find as many odd objects as possible to desensitize your horses to. While you can't desensitize them to every scary object they'll encounter, everything is an opportunity to build their confidence and to teach thinking instead of reacting.